Hello everyone and welcome in to the continuation. It's been like a week for me, so you know what? I don't really know what's happening in this game, but we are playing as Brazil. We have Work Ethic and Sacred Path as requested, and we are going for a religious victory. I'm not sure how this game is going to go because I have never played Work Ethic Sacred Path Brazil before, but we're going to have a good time. This is our Deity Every Leader Challenge as Brazil. We are coming off a rockin' game as Wilhelmina where we cruise to space. We are coming off a sick Canada Day stream where I drank a lot of Canadian-based alcohol, and that was a good time. And we're coming off a sick raid from Bostius. There's a lot of people in here right now. I can't wait. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Oh, you accidentally settled on iron? Wasn't able to build a mine? You don't build the mine, but you do get the iron still. You do get the iron still. It still starts accumulating. You just don't get the extra production from the mine. In this game here, for those of you on YouTube who missed the recap, we're playing religion. We'll have a good time. We need more settlers, but you always need more settlers in the first 100 turns. And we're friends with Montezuma in England, which I'm very, 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 very happy about, because that means they're not going to come and kill us. So let's take our scouts and let's go see more of the world. I think that'll make sense. I don't think we need these archers anymore. We built these when we thought we were going to get killed. And so I don't think they can just kind of chill where they are. The only person who's going to attack us might be France. But that's a long way to go. And this isn't even our next city over here. We'll build the next one up here. This volcano's exploded twice and isn't active anymore. And so that's not a bad place to settle. We have a barb camp here. Okay, we have that barb camp. I think we killed the scout, so it won't go crazy. Drunk in a hot tub watching my faves. Man, that's perfect. I will die knowing that somebody was drunk watching me in a hot tub. They were drunk in a hot tub watching me play Civilization. It's weirder if I said it the other way. But I will die knowing that happened, and I appreciate you, Groovy. What are you drinking, Groovy? I want to know. I got 40 Creek Copper Pot whiskey, another budget Canadian whiskey, but on the better side of budget whiskey, so I don't complain. That's a major victory. I don't want to go... So when you guys are playing Civ, like, really try and think of all the little decisions, right? Like, if I go to this tile and attack him, and this volcano erupts, I might die. But if I go to this tile and attack him, right, I'm less likely to die to the volcano. So just paying attention to the little things. I'm really bad at doing that, but it doesn't mean it's bad advice, right? Like, all those little decisions really help you get ahead in the game. Yep, that's all fine. We haven't killed the scout. I lied. We need to kill... I think we'll clear the camp before the scout can notice us, come back, and start spawning like a whole bunch of units. Especially because we don't need our military for anything. You tread on... Shut up, England. You're... Don't be mean. Be nice. We're nice. We're friends. We are friends. Also, does anyone think the game volume's a bit low? Oh. What? There we go. That's better. Tell me if that's too loud. That sounds better. I normally have like your guys' volume and mine on different mixers, but I try and make them as equal as possible. So as I adjust them, I'm like, oh, that's too loud for me. It's probably too loud for them. Where'd that scout go? So the scout hasn't seen us, which is nice. I'm really worried about building this settler here. I don't think we'll get Oracle, and I'm fine with that, but I wanted to try. We have this trade right here. Where were we going with that? Ooh, Leventa will give us an envoy. I think if a religious city-state is going to give you an envoy and there's not barbs along the way, then we should do that. Yep. Choosing Leventa will be super helpful for us. Or just getting envoys in there is helpful in any religious game. So we have 292 faith. I know why we're not building a settler. We're not building a settler because I have monumentality right now. That's why we're not building a settler. We're buying a settler. 235, yeah. Now I remember. 5 turns to grow. You're building Oracle, so I don't want to mess you up. I'll buy the settler here because I don't actually really care how long this commercial hub takes in the grand scheme of things. Because when we lose the population, we might lose a production tile. So this might take longer. Oh, it didn't. That's fine. We'll do that. Not bad. I don't want to lose production on the Oracle, though. That's too important. You got a Civ question that you want me to answer that's not... I don't care if it's related to this game, man. Ask away. Ask away. I like questions. Questions are fun. That's a terrible deal, France. Although I do want to be friends with you, so I can trade you my Diplo favor, just not this second.
All the world's a stage, and all the men.
What do we got for policies? A Gog? Production towards units? Nope. Don't need that anymore. Production all cities? There's no way that's still the best one, right? Nope. Core V is better. We're building a wonder right now. Influence points is way better than Diplo League. I don't know if I'm just undervaluing Diplo League. There's never really a game where I'm high on Diplo League. I'm almost always a charismatic leader kind of guy. Faith and Gold don't need. Oh, maybe that's the second best one. We're not producing settlers. That's fine. But you can see the problem I was talking about, though, where because we're spread thin, if I spend my faith on this, it means I'm not buying apostles and missionaries, which I need to do to keep my religion because I popped the Great Prophet really early in this game to get work ethic. Mohenjo-Daro, the city-state. Love Mohenjo. Its Suze bonus gives you full housing from water. This is one of my favorite Suze bonuses, as if they were next to a river. Nope, they don't have to be next to anything. You can just put your city in the middle of anywhere and they get full housing. As if they were next to a... Unless they changed that this patch, which I don't think they did. I frequently, when I have Mohenjo, just settle garbage cities. Yeah, Uber Bob's right, though. I wouldn't plan around it. I would never, like, plot out 3 or 4 cities that aren't next to water in case you lose the suzerain or someone actually takes Mohenjo. That's definitely correct, too. Don't plan around it, but it is nice when it happens. I'd say it's nice. By the time you get to, like, your 9th or 10th city, you should know whether or not you can Suze Mohenjo-Daro and keep it. And if the answer to that question is yes, found a few cities that aren't that great. Right? It also really helps if you're settling cities later just for resources. Right? Like, if you're settling a city later to just grab uranium somewhere, it's nice if that city also has housing to deal with loyalty problems. Because you'll have a higher population. Don't need military tradition. I don't normally play faith games, so this part of it's going to take me longer to work through to make sure I get the right boosts and do that kind of stuff. Yeah, Holy Site adjacency is obviously important. This card right here, is that what also doubles the production with work ethic? Is it scripture that makes it really good? Oh, we'll find out. We need temples for apostles anyway, so that's perfect for us to head into. Awesome, 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 awesome. I think we're clear on this barb camp by quite a big margin. I think that'll be fine. Scouts can keep on scouting. Don't need to think about it too much. I hope there's another religious city-state that isn't Leventa. I think having 2 will be perfect. So I'm a bit worried about this volcano, but that should be fine. 3 era score is really nice. We're definitely going to avoid a Dark Age here. I'm tempted to grab a builder and cut down the woods. You don't want to cut down the rainforest. We need those. That's a good woods tile to cut. This one you can put a mine back on. Do I want to... No, I need to faith buy another settler, I think. But I really want Oracle. Oh, man. Oh, it's only 80? Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Mohenjo, hey, bud, we were just talking about you. I'm not going to Suze you, but I appreciate that you exist. Oh, one more to Suze Leventa. Yeah, Colossal Heads. I don't know if we'll build many Colossal Heads, but I do like them. Alright, so a Scout saw, so we got to chase this Scout to wherever the barbs are going. Also, we have a trade route coming down here, and that stresses me out a little bit. Catherine's upset with us. She's grumpy. She's about as upset with us as French Eleanor is, but 200% less annoying, which is nice. Now, which tiles do we own here? You always have to make sure you own the tile you're chopping. There's been many times where I have chopped a tile that wasn't in the city. It was in the next one over. I think we chop this one because we can put a mine on it, and also this volcano might erupt on it. Right, this volcano might erupt on this tile and just get rid of it anyway, so we'll chop that out. I hope this volcano never erupts because this rainforest and this rainforest are there, and I prefer to keep them. We can bring that builder up to grab this wine. Great Bath is still available. What is... Oh, yeah, we're on Deity. I was like, wait a minute. At turn 70? No way. I don't even really like Great Bath. But... Which tiles are the floodplains? Is that worth trying for? Oh, not at all. Nah, the floods are going to happen way up here where none of our districts are. Yeah, no. Nope, no Great Bath. We'll grab a market for the trade route. Once we get the wine, yeah, we'll send a builder here to work on the food. I think once we get the market, we'll have another trade route. If you're going to build a commercial hub in a harbor, you kind of have to grab the market or the lighthouse for the trade route. Right, because that's kind of the main reason to get them early on in the game. Yo, she's going to attack somebody. Oh, yeah, if you first met them as Gorgo, that's so sick. Regardless of whether you make use of Mohenjo, getting the extra culture in all your amphitheater buildings is amazing.
No hour of life.
Why are you just running it? Whatever. You do whatever you want, Scout. You do you, boo. I wouldn't recommend sending your settlers ever up like this, just on their own. But you know what? We're taking a risk. Are they going to take Mohenjo or are they going to fight each other? They're unfriendly, but not fighting each other. Okay, that's cool. We're going to save up our Diplo favor to around 30 or 40 and then trade it with France. I think once you get to around 30, 40 is when you get the best like bang for your buck deals from everyone early in the game. Can I plunder my own trade route? Oh no, it's pillaging a road. I was like, wait, they're going to let me plunder my own trade route? That's a weird mechanic. This builder, we're going to chop this right here. Took 2 turns off Oracle. I'm still skeptical we're going to get it. But, Korea! You're also not someone who will go for a faith win. This is amazing. A lot of people who are going to go for wins that aren't faith is brilliant. Now, here's the test. Does the double holy site adjacency also add production? It must. Because why else would everyone recommend work ethic so heavily? Double holy site bonus. Yeah, it does. No freaking way. Oh, you're not following my religion. That's why you don't have work ethic. But you do. Yeah. So it's +3, +6 now. So it should be +6 from work ethic, right? Yeah, +6 production. Crazy. Awesome. So that does work. So that's what makes it good, is the scripture card. It's cool you get that so early. So we need to get a missionary over to Curitiba. Oh, and to Sao Paulo. Alright. Does the Oracle give us any of those things? I never freaking build this thing. Great people cost 25% less faith. 2 great person points. Nope. Okay. I think we need to buy a missionary to switch Sao Paulo and Curitiba. Yeah. How much is a missionary? Man, they ain't cheap. They ain't cheap. That's fine. We'll do one more turn. Still don't need this. Recorded history is good. We do have a few good campuses. That's fine. We'll head into that. And then we'll Suze Leventa. I don't really care about the Colossal Heads right now, so I'll just go 1 in. I could go an extra 1 in to double secure it, but I think getting the extra culture from putting 1 in here feels pretty good. Awesome. This is going well. Ooh, that's a really good campus. If you don't know what map tacks are, it's really good to just tack things out throughout the game. Right? Like this is a +2, 3, 4, 5 campus. Right? And it's on a tile that's usually garbage that you wouldn't want to work. Right? So not that I'll build this. Right? But it is good to know that it's there. And then if I'm like later in the game like, man, I wish I had more science. But at least I have something planned out. Was there an actual barb encampment down here? Did they deal with it? Where did that scout come from? I do want this mine to go back here, but I actually want the wine more than that. Your people's glorious age. You didn't even know me, okay? You don't know me. How do you even know how do you even know what our previous age was like? How do you even know that? How do they even know that, guys? She's weird. A beginner playing America, I always recommend Domination Victory to people because it's the most fun. It's not the quickest, but it's the most fun, and I think new players need to have fun playing Civ. I said we were going to build an aqueduct. Yeah, oh yeah, it's pinned right there. Cool. Sweet. If you don't have Mohenjo and you're going to settle a city like this, you definitely need an aqueduct for housing. And grab a granary. Science then. I think science. Oh, what do you guys think? You don't want more warmonger? Science is pretty... The reason why I like science for beginners is because if you start messing things up, right, and things are going wrong, having a whole bunch of science in all these texts, like, if people start, like, attacking you or whatever, you already have a lot of science, so you can build planes or you can kind of buy yourself solutions. Science and Dom, yeah, I think Science and Dom... I'd recommend Dom because of how fun it is, and I think it's good to have fun. But otherwise, I'd recommend Science because it's the easiest way to not have the other civs bother you. I don't think there was a barb camp down here. Do warriors not get the tribal hut benefits? They do. Science is difficult to me, focusing on it and doing the right things to advance. And I had a lot of trouble figuring out adjacencies for industrial zones and such. I think that comes with time. What difficulty are you playing on, Yeti? That's a better offer. That's fine. I'll just take the gold now. Right? I think, like... So here's the thing. If you're going to play science properly, there's a whole bunch... Like on Deity, there's a whole bunch you need to do. You need really good campuses. You need the right government plazas. You need... what else do you need? You need the Royal Society Government Plaza. You need Ruhr Valley. You need a good Ruhr Valley. You need all the right great people. Right? You need all the right great scientists and ideally great engineers as well. You need to hit democracy. You need to have all your trade routes coming from one city that has the Ruhr Valley in it to make the best use of democracy. There's a whole bunch of steps there. But if you're just learning the game, man, just as much science as you can get. Start clicking on all these. Like, you need to start clicking on spaceport and launch Earth satellite. Then click on moon landing. Like, just do the basic steps and forget the rest of it. Play on, like, Prince or something or Settler. I don't know. Do early texts matter? Yes, but not on a low difficulty. Right? Early texts matter, but I think more than the early text mattering, you can get away with not picking the text in an ideal way, but once you pick something you want, right? Like, let's say you want a university, and the boost for that is earn a great scientist, right? Try and find a way to earn a great scientist and boost that, right? Or if you want apprenticeship, build 3 mines. Like, getting in the habit of paying attention to these boosts and getting them, I think is a much better habit, even if you're doing it suboptimally, than trying to pick the exact right text, right? You'll have a lot of time to get into the habit of picking the text, and you'll feel that out as you go. But one of my biggest problems advancing in difficulty was that I didn't know how to boost properly. Yeah, I think if you just focus on getting the boosts you know how to get and picking those, the ones you have boosted, is very, very helpful.
I sprang upon the swift ship in the form of a dolphin. Pray to me as Apollo Dolphin is.
We did get Oracle.
Also the altar itself.
Right, so with Oracle in this city, we need to really focus on getting a good campus and a good theater square going. The reason why is that the Oracle gives us great people cost 25% less faith. Districts in the city provide +2 great person points of their type, right? So we want a campus and a theater square, and we want great scientists and great works of art and those types of things, or great writers in this case, for now, right? But because we're putting these districts down, we want to make sure they're good districts. So it looks like we're going to go campus, theater square, commercial hub, all perfectly fine options. In a faith game, I love having a lot of culture, and I don't really need a lot of gold right now. Oh, I can't even go for a theater square yet. Anyway, temple. Definitely a temple. We need to get apostles out. I need to buy... Let's grab a missionary to flip Sao Paulo. Yeah. Because they'll get the work ethic boost in 4 turns, and that's a good +7, yeah. That's such a good work ethic site. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, that's perfect, Yeti. That's exactly right. And some of them you'll figure out and know not to get them. Right? As you play the game, you'll start figuring out, as you watch more streams, you'll start hearing me say like I'll go through and I'll be like, even right now, I'll be like, okay, math we have boosted, machinery I have boosted, apprenticeship, I might be able to boost that. I know that if I really want to, I can build 3 mines. Military tactics, I'm not killing a unit with a spearman. It's just not going to happen this game. I know it's not going to happen, so I'm not going to worry about it. I might still tech into it, but I'll do it knowing I'm not getting that boost. Earn a great scientist is 100% going to happen, so I shouldn't go into this at all until I have the boost. Build an aqueduct is 100% going to happen, so I don't want to go into this before I do that. But adopt a government before this, I don't know. Possibly, maybe. Build 2 harbors, I know isn't going to happen. So you start to know which ones will happen and which ones won't, and how you should work with that. But that honestly just takes time. It's like anything. Don't try and cheat time, just have fun. Watch streams, watch YouTube videos, play the game, and you'll learn lots. Oh, Yeti, don't be stressed. If you want to feel less stressed, I don't know how many people there were for my Canada Day stream. I played a game as Canada, as Domination Canada, on like Prince, like really early difficulties, and we won in like an easy 220, like a casual, and it'll give you confidence. I was there drinking the entire night on Canada Day and just clicking stuff and yelling at the screen and saying stuff, and I still comfortably won the game. You have so much wiggle room to like, the game lets you make mistakes and still gives you a chance. Like, don't think if you don't do the right thing you'll lose, because you have infinite opportunities on early difficulties to win the game. The game's not going to get stolen from you. Yeah, I agree. Emperor is where I really started paying attention to things. I made it through King without really... I think King is the last difficulty where you can just do anything you want in any game. I want this temple, but the city's not growing too well. And I don't have work ethic here yet, so I'd rather build the temple when I have the extra production. You're not going to have... Ooh, you'll have more opportunity for food later. Oh, and we can put farms here, too. I don't really want this granary. I'd probably rather get the monument. I think we'll be fine there. We do need another missionary to come up here, but I want to buy apostles to evangelize my beliefs. I definitely want to do that. I don't think there's a barb camp down here. I think I'm being paranoid. Let's move the archers back up. Definitely wanted the wine here. Am I planning anything on this corn? Nope. Theater square is going here, so I'll grab the corn. We'll do that. It's only 1 food. That's fine.
Louis?
Hey! Durthane, welcome in, man.
Friendship.
Welcome to the clan. I hope you enjoy it here. I hope you're having a good time. Is this missionary ever going to go where I want it to go? Cool, thank you. How much is a apostle? I want to say 400 is the first one. Oh, it doesn't tell me till I have a temple. I think it's 400. Man, I really don't play religious games often. It doesn't seem like anyone else is really actively trying for a religion, though. Like, by turn 75, you usually see some sort of missionary shenanigans in your city, so that's fine. I was just worried... Oh, there's one. There's one. I think we'll be fine. Yep, I'm not worried about a few missionaries. It's just that now our loyalty is tied to it, and I still need to faith buy settlers. So I was a bit worried about that. I'll faith buy another settler now. He's happy with us, so I can probably squeeze another city down here without pissing him off too badly. Yeah, we're just really taking the scraps now, aren't we? 1, 2, 3. That's all too close. And you can fit another city in here. What an awful city, though. This is oh, these might get this might get burned by the volcano. Oh, this isn't a bad city. Just kind of right in the middle of these two. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it'd have to be on the stone here. Or across. Across is too close to Bristol. I think it might just have to be on the stone. Yeah, I don't really get an option. I like it when the game makes my choices for me, though. And I don't really have to worry about it. My other good option is to head down here. There's no rainforest, which really sucks. But then we can get a coastal city down here, where the iron is.
Louis? I think this
hey,
is the
what's up, the Civ Architect?
friendship.
Hello, welcome in. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We're slow rolling this city selection process. I like the olives down here. I don't mind the coastal city. This is a good harbor. If I was going to build a city around here, really the only good district is this harbor. This is a good harbor. If you're going to build a holy site, it has to be up here. There's no rainforest. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm not super impressed with the city down here, but I am kind of... Oh, we got to settle the Gobustan. What are we doing? Oh, okay, this is our next city down here. Yeah, this is obviously our next city. It's coastal city on the wine tile. Absolutely, coastal city on the wine is 100% our next. Yep. Do we want to settle on the wine? I don't mind the idea of settling here for a better harbor. I suppose it doesn't matter because I can put like a commercial hub here and then a harbor. I just wonder if I'll miss working that tile. Nah, because this is a good district. Yeah, we'll build a city down here. I want to build this for the Petra, but there's no production for it, really. Late Petra? I mean, you have fresh water, and you can put a bunch of mines down. You recently got back into Civ and you already spent too much time on it? Oh, dude. Use Holy Site bonus to build Petra? That's not a bad idea. That's a really good idea. Yeah, this is a plus 1, 2, 3, 4, double 8 Holy Site, 8 production. Plus all the mines. Settle here next to the fresh water. You can settle here next to the fresh water and just buy the tiles out. That way you'll take up less of these tiles. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you want to keep these tiles in Rio. Because all of these will be good tiles with the Petra. Yeah, I think you probably settle down here. Also, you have lots of food if you settle here right away. Yeah, you'll grow into these two tiles really quickly. And you'll have fresh water. And then you can start... Yeah. Plus the 2 additional hills south, that too. Yep, you settle right here. Man, that was convoluted. So we'll work our way down this way. I really dig a city here. How many cities does that give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we need at least 8. That's a good rule if you're new to Civ. Most games, I mean, if you're playing on like less than Emperor, you can probably just do however many cities you like. But in most games, you want at least 8 cities. 8 to 12 is nice. It's not always possible. I think, you know, we'll do this stone last. The only problem I have with this city, and that's if they don't take it, which they might. My only problem with this city is it's do or die on the Petra. If we settle this city and someone else builds the Petra, I will cry forever. There's nothing else that city can do. As far as we can see on the map, no one's building it. Yeah, you know what? Let's take a risk. We're having fun today. We're not here to be perfect all the time. Let's take a risk. Let's do it. Grab a temple. Maximum faith. Oh god, she's gotten. I'm glad we're like. This is why you got to be friends with people, man. I'm so glad that happened. That never happens. I'll send this archer over just in case there are any barbs. I don't think there will be. Send a missionary with it to convert ASAP. That's not a bad idea. Good thinking. Gilgamesh! Bro, this is such a good game, man. We got everyone we like. We got everyone we like and nobody we dislike in this game. That's amazing. Okay, so Sao Paulo is going to get extra production in one turn. We still got to work on Curitiba. This one really sucks because they already have a holy site. So this missionary can go up. Without apostles, we can't kill their missionaries though, and that sucks. This is where it's tough to have monumentality and a religion at the same time, because you're just always trying to spread yourself really thin. So Sao Paulo should be good now. For plus 14, yep. That's wild. Work ethic is crazy. Vatican City! Hooray! The Suze is kind of whatever. The Suze bonus is whatever. But having more faith city-states is great. Yep. Yeah. So right now, if I were to boost construction by building a watermill, I would just leave it. I'll head to Petra, and then you can build a watermill and finish it up. Right? So you can even just leave it once it indicates that it's going to finish, and it'll finish whenever you get the boost. We can't build our Petra yet, and we won't be able to for a minute. We're going to have to go get down here, get the holy site for the production boost, and then build the Petra. So I won't rush to it. But
I've lived through some terrible things in my life.
15% production towards wonders. Get out of there. And we're done with you. It's so crazy that a card this good with this strategy comes so early in the game. We have a lot of good campuses. I think Natural Philosophy is a good card in most games. We have some decent campuses, that's fine. I definitely want to head to Theocracy soon. There's a long way to get there. What does it want me to go through? Research construction, that's already happening. See, so we're gonna get this boost, so that works. We're gonna get this boost. We'll do construction, we're gonna get that, so cool. Become the target of a declaration of war. I hope I don't get that one. I actively don't want this boost. Grow city to 10 pop probably won't happen. Build 6 farms probably won't happen. Build 2 markets probably will happen. Alright, gives me something to think about. At least through these two I don't want this boost and I'm getting this one, so that's fine. But I want to head to Theocracy as soon as possible for the extra combat strength. Alright, you got this, Settler. You got this. Alright, guys, if you're on Twitch, stay hanging out. We're not going anywhere. Do not move a muscle. We're still hanging out for a few hours yet. If you're on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. That'll be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, there are links in the description below for Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. And the like and subscribe button are there if you like the video and want to check out the rest of them. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.